Hey guys, how's it going? I'm JS, also known as Isolag, back in World of Tanks patch 9.8. And this is somewhere in a bush driving his TD. His Object 263 on Lakeville. He's probably a pretty dedicated tank destroyer player, judging by that name. And he's from the Fame clan as well. I think it's one of the better clans in Europe, I think? Sorry about that. Anyway, so found this replay on WoTtanksReplays.com, and I haven't seen it yet, so hopefully it's gonna be funny. He's going on the traditional tank destroyer spot down in the middle of the road. Spots a 5120 and some scouts moving forward. Puts a couple shots in the 5120, and the AMX-30 stops behind the house. And of course now he's spotted, which is a very, very dangerous situation to be in when you're on the road, regardless of what tank you're in. It's even worse if you're in a tank destroyer, especially since there's not that much armor on tank destroyers. Except he's in the Object 263. The Object 263 has about as much armor as, well, a fucking brick wall. In World of Tanks, a brick wall has a lot of armor, okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, we'll just pretend I didn't say that. And so he decides to move up. The way forward's blocked, pushes his T-54 lightweight out of the way, decides to clear it up a little bit. He blasts the 1390 out of the sky, and now he's pretty much alone on the center road. The enemy team hasn't really moved into the town yet. They're kind of all been light up by that 1390 over there, and he's in the perfect position to put some shots off. The most dangerous tank over there, T-49, except the T-49 in that case did not have the 152mm howitzer. He had the 90mm gun. It doesn't really matter in this case because he's kind of dead now, but yeah, 1390 goes down either way. Now, just by looking at the map, I can spot a very, very, very serious weakness which may or may not bite his team in the ass very soon. Hold on, let's just deal with this Walker Bulldog first. Okay, puts one shot in, Walker damages his gun. He's gonna reload though. Hopefully. No, maybe not. Anyway, gets a pretty decent shot in. Anyway, so, back to the map. Almost every single one of his heavies is in the valley. And for those of you who don't know, that's a god-awful idea. That's a terrible idea. The valley is a swamp. Heavy tanks have terrible maneuverability. They're going to get bogged down. Also, the hill is on the other side. The place which the other team's going to be investing the most amount of heavy tanks to take out. You have nothing to defend it now. Anyway. All in all, it's shaping up to be a pretty raffle stomp of a game for the enemy team. Takes some shots to the 5130, 5100, 5130. Yeah. AMX-30. Kills the AMX-30. But, unfortunately, he gets a heat shot straight through the front in return. I'm a little bit late on this commentary. I'll figure it out. I may record this again. I don't know. All depends. So now he's just waiting in wait, lying in wait for anybody that wants to turn around that church and try to flank the IS-7. The IS-7 doesn't look like he's side-scraping at all, so they're just getting shots into his lower plate. And it looks like that was an ammo rack explosion. Yes. But you can have all the ammo racks you want. Won't help if you're being flanked by two bat chats, or a bat chat and a Lorraine. So, somebody has to go back. Fortunately, now the enemy team's poking out, he could have gotten some nice damage there, but team comes first. IS-7 goes down, by the way, taken out by a 5120. There's two ways to flank around this corner. There's either going around that little island, which they already usually like to hide behind, or do what this Lorraine 40T is doing. Not very well, I might add. And he has a friendly object 268 with him. That's pretty good because 263 has the more sustained DPM, 268 has the alpha damage. Not that much more alpha damage actually. 700 versus 500. It's okay. So where's that bat chat? He could either pop out from the left, from behind, or from in front. And he overextended, so he gets one shot in. And that, I think, was a low roll or a high roll. That was about 559 damage. I can't free the mouse here. Let's see. Actually, that was a little bit of a high roll. Leaves him on a little bit of health. Quickly finished off. The bat chat should have really, really, really flanked around. Tried to get that 268. That's what I would have done. Of course, this is coming from someone who doesn't have any tier 10s yet. So I'm not even a bad player. I grind up to tier 9, then realize, hey, why the hell am I doing this? It's 200,000 XP. And then I start a new line. I have like 3 or 4 tier 9s and not a single tier 10. Yeah. Fun times. Okay, anyway. The entire city has fallen. 268 takes out the Ferdinand. Somebody just drove through the cap circle. It's probably the 5120 or the Leopard. It's 5120. Eats one shot. Tries to drive around. No, he does not. Probably should have if he kept up some momentum. Would have been a little bit better, but now he's not going to make it around the corner without eating another shot. Another person tries to drive through the base. It's the Leo. What the Leo also could have done was tried to go around that little island there on the left, which the bat chat was around, and gotten around the side, but he didn't. Unfortunately, there's an artillery. Okay, good placement, good placement. Put the shot into the T-57, takes him out. Taking a lot of damage from the Leo and the T-57. Bounces shot from the prototype. Leo wises up, did what the 51, what he should have done before, and tries to flank around. Unfortunately, he didn't do it fast enough. Eats another shot, left on only a couple of HP, and for some reason, why is there a 55? I don't know. He gets taken out. And now it's just an IS-8, and you know all Russian heavies have some pretty nice turret armor. Only real weak spot which it has is the cupola, except unfortunately the cupola is or fortunately, depending on who you look at or who you talk to, the cupola is really, really small. But he manages to get one in there anyway. So now the 268 is having a duel with that 6 HP Leo. Probably eat one shot, but the Leo is a medium. Hiccups. That's a really good time, actually. Anyway, 268 takes out the Leo. Here we go. And now it's just the IS-8 and the Jagdpanther 5100. Why do I say this stuff? The Jagdpanther 5100. It's not even... Okay, it's like 11:30, okay? I'm not awake yet. Shut up. Shot into the IS-8 turret. It's gone. There's a couple different directions which the 5100 E100 could go. He's either AFK because he has no kills, or he's coming up from one of the directions. And usually, more often than not, very heavy vehicles aren't supposed to really take the valley. Hint, hint. And usually the town is a little bit long way to go. So there's only one real big option to take. Now the 263 and the E100 have pretty comparable frontal armor, honestly, unless is firing HE, and let's be honest, one HE shot to the front of this thing, probably gonna kill him, not gonna lie. So, he runs into the 5100. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. Okay. One shot can kill either his ally or him, but the thing is, as soon as he shoots, he's going to need more than one shot to take out this guy. So he shoots, bounces off the bottom of the Jagdpanzer U-100. See, I got it right because I could read his name there. And he reloads fast enough to get one more shot in. Now, he's probably not going to get another one before the U-100 reloads. And luckily, the U-100 didn't take out his ally, so it is still a 2-on-1 fight for now. And this could go either way, honestly. U-100 doesn't make that mistake again, takes out the 268. But with the distance between them, somewhere in a bush, probably does not have enough time to go for more than one shot. He is going to have to bounce a shot from the 5100. The 5100. Ah. And now they wait. He's not spotted anymore. The only real chance which he has to win this game is if he bounces a 170mm shot from the Jagdpanther, and if he penetrates in turn. The Jagdpanther is pre-aimed on that corner, and in a tight situation like this, can't really flank. There's only 3 minutes left in the game. You would never make it in time. The only way which any of these guys can win is by destroying the other. Yeah, no pressure at all. And he puts a shot straight through the superstructure of the E-100 and takes the game. So, that was somewhere in a bush. Obviously not camping in a bush. And I definitely like the irony of that situation. Him driving a tank destroyer. And yeah, so I honestly hope you enjoyed the replay. Hope you found it entertaining. And I'll definitely try to do more of these. If not my replays, then replays like this from this champion right here somewhere in a bush, which I find and think that definitely deserve their spot in the sun. And definitely people need to see the skill of some of these guys, so I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I hope you enjoy. And as always, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and a subscribe, or you know what, I would really appreciate a comment. I really would like people to comment. It costs you nothing, right? And it really helps out, and it starts a community. It's just all for fun. So yeah, let me join you guys again. See you around.